Well, I've had an admiring eye on this young man since his first stab at winning New Faces, and it's been a delight to see him develop into a bright new star in our world of laughter. Here's Gary Wilmot. Sounding good? Oh, yeah. I like your play on.
Oh, thanks very much. Well, funny enough, there's a strange story that goes along with that. I helped write it. Not the actual music, but the lyrics. It's a song I opened my act with. And I like writing lyrics.
I've heard you sing that song, of course I have.
Yes, they call me the entertainer.
Do you ever find the sound of an impression? I don't know how an impressionist works, so I've never had the skill. But do you find that one is a key to another, or that sometimes they overlap or blend?
You can't, yes, like they say there are only, what, half a dozen jokes and all the rest are just spin-offs from it. Well, I suppose techniques in doing impressions. And I'm not, I don't profess to be the greatest impressionist, but I do one or two, but I do find there are similarities between certain impressions. It's a fact. I'll give you an example, right? Johnny Mathis, could you give me an A, please? Harry, have you got an A on there? Right. Johnny Mathis would go, right. Norman Wisdom would go, They're almost the same, aren't they? Can you give me just an A, Harry, please? Have you got an A on there? Yeah. Look at me. I must help. Hurricane with a sunny glow that makes me feel sad. I'm too misty, I'm too much in love. I'm too misty, I'm too much in love. Norman Wisdom is a great character to do, you know. There are very, very few characters like him to do these days.
I think Norman Wisdom is probably our greatest living clown. He and Ken Dodd, and of course, when Tommy Cooper was with us. These are the three great clowns, but Norman is... I was always amazed that you understood Norman's comedy so well, being such a young guy.
Yeah, well, his films. I mean, there's a man who made maybe half a dozen films. Every one was a box office success.
Yes.
He was one of my first impressions. I did the first... I've got a cap here, look. So I had a funny feeling you'd be asking me about Norman Wisdom.
Ah, I didn't see that there.
No, this is the first gag I ever did as Norman Wisdom, right? It's kind of...
I went into the rent office to pay my rent the other day. And there was this woman sitting in the corner. She had £3 stuck in one ear. And £3 stuck in another ear. I said to the bloke behind the counter, "Here." I said, "What's that woman doing sitting in the corner? There's £3 stuck in one ear. And £3 stuck in another ear." He said, "Don't worry about her, mate. She's £6 in arrears."
I think I better put that back in the act.
You have this ear for accents. Do you think a joke travels? I mean, does it... Can a typically British anecdote or joke vary from country to country? Will it travel?
Oh, you can tell. You can tell a joke in English and people will laugh, and then you can tell it in an Asian accent and people will still laugh at that same joke. I'll give you an example. I did this recently on television. Is it all right if I stand here?
You're fine.
I want you to picture the scene. There's this great big building is on fire, and the blue lamps are flashing, the hoses are going, flames are touching the sky, and one of the firemen spots on the roof a woman clutching a vase. And he looked up, he said, "Lady!" That's my fireman's voice. Authoritative.
Lady said, jump down, we'll catch you in the blanket.
She said, no, I don't trust you, I've got my vase. She said, this vase, it's been in the family for years. I just managed to grab it on the way out, and if it goes, it'll be gone forever.
He said, oh. Well, look, throw the vase down to me, I can catch it, and you can jump into the blanket.
She said, no, I don't trust you.
And with that, this great big fella came out the crowd like that. Muscles everywhere. Nearly as big as me. He came out, he looked at me. Lady, I'm the goalkeeper for the local football team. See these hands, they're as safe as houses. I ain't let a goal in all season. Chuck the vase down to me, I'll catch it. She said, all right, then it's me only up. She threw the vase. The vase fell 2 floors when a big gust of wind went. And the crowd went, ooh. You're the worst bunch of oohers I ever heard. But he quickly shuffled across the pavement. He was just about to catch it above his head when another gust of wind went and blew it back the other way. And the crowd went, oh, no! Oh, no! Were you there? But as nimble as a cat, he dived to his right, outstretched every fingertip, plucked the vase from the air, pulled it to the safety of his chest, landed back on his feet, and the crowd went, hooray! Hooray! And he went... Now, the reason I told that joke is because it's a very visual joke, and it comes back to what we were saying about earlier on, about the Asian telling the same joke. Can you imagine an Indian comic telling the same joke? Oh, come on.
Walking great bloody building. Blue lamp going blinky, 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 blinky. How's it going? Squishy, 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 squishy. Flames going crackly, 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 crackly. Well, one of the farmers parting with his eyeball, woman clutching vase. He's saying, Andy, 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 Andy. She said, no, Andy, Andy, it's gone squish flat, gone forever, no, Andy, Andy. Don't be silly old bag, Andy, 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 Andy. She said, no, Andy, Andy. Well. Big, hunky, chunky fellas coming from the crowd. Big, muscly. He's saying, Russia Football Club FC United Rangers Rovers. I am goaling keeping. Andy, 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 Andy. She said, okay, Andy, Andy. Oh, she's tossing bars. Well. Bars falling 2 floors, big gust of wind, he goes. Crowd is going, ooh.
Oh, you speak Indian?
But he's quickly shuffling across the floor. Bars just about to go squish platty on his head. And crowd is going, big gust of wind, he goes. Crowd is going, chapati, chapati. You were there. But nimble like a bloody old pussycat, he is diving to his side, plucking bars from the air, pulled to his chest, and he's going poof. Thank you very much indeed. Andy, Andy.
Oh, great bit, Gary. Gary, what a marvelous piece. Could you combine for us before you go your extraordinary singing voice and some of your impressions? I know you've got a nice idea.
Yes, it is an idea, and it's an idea that came to me just maybe a year ago now. I don't know if you remember, well, you will remember those fans of his. Barry Manilow came over here maybe 18 months, 2 years ago. And among the songs he sang was a typically British song, We'll Meet Again. We'll Meet Again. Do you remember him doing that? I'd like to think what it would be like with all the Americans coming over here doing all the Cockney songs. Oof.
Americans doing the Cockney songs.
Tony Bennett. Let's all go down the Strand, have a banana. Let's all go down the Strand, have a banana. I'll be the leader, you can walk behind. Come along with me, we'll see what we can find. Go blimey! And I wonder what Wonder would do. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, all standing in a row. Hey! Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give them a twist, a flick on the wrist. That's what the showman said. Hey! Woo! Randy Crawford.
Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Under the table you must go. E-I-E-I-E-I-E-I-O. If I catch you, baby, I saw your legs right off. Knees up, gotta get a breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown.
What about Andy Williams?
Boiled beef and carrots. Boiled beef and carrots. That's the stuff for your Derby coat. Keeps you fit and keeps you well. Don't live like vegetarians on food they give to parrots. From morn till night, blow out your kite. Boiled beef and carrots. Everybody sing. Boiled beef and carrots. Boiled beef and carrots. That's the stuff for your Derby cow. Keeps you fit and keeps you well. Don't live like